it's traumatic. I mean, it's a traumatic thing. Your life changes, and we know what it's like to have to adjust to that. And it doesn't matter if you like to catch butterflies or you like to bow hunt. It doesn't matter. Whatever your passion was, you cannot let it go. If you have the desire, there is a way to, you do it different, but you do it. Hi folks, welcome to our brand new show, The Huntsman's Creed.
I'm Tony Grasso.
And I'm Mike McCabe. And this all began about 2 years ago when a good friend of ours introduced both of us down in Kentucky. Bubba invited us on a turkey hunt, wanted to get us both hooked up so we could become friends and meet each other.
That's right. And actually I heard about Mike about 8 years before then. When I first got hurt, I was in the Shepherd Center, and they asked me what one of my hobbies were, and I told them I'm a very passionate bow hunter, and I didn't think I was going to be able to bow hunt anymore. And they told me, they're like, well, two years before I came in, Mike was in there, and they told me he's paralyzed just like you, and he's still an avid bow hunter.
Can't let it go.
Yep.
Can't let it go. But the first time that we actually got together and met each other was at Bubba's place in Kentucky.
That's right. You remember that first turkey I shot with Parker's 20 gauge?
Yeah, boy.
That was a lot of fun, that hunt.
It was. Sat just a little far back in the fence row.
Yeah, that was my track chair.
And your track chair didn't have nothing to hide it all, so we just got it back in the fence row a little deep.
The bird worked a long way. It took a long time to come in.
Yeah, he finally worked in there where you get a shot at him.
You know, everyone needs a hunting partner, disabled or not.
It don't matter if they're in a chair, they're able-bodied. Everybody needs somebody to get out in the outdoors with, take them hunting, fishing, it don't matter. Get out and have a good time with them.
I got a ton of memories and laughs hunting with this guy.
I agree.
What our ambition is here is to try to help children get back outdoors. I mean, when I was a kid, I played outside all the time. It wasn't a matter of, well, I've got to get on an Xbox or I've got to get on a Nintendo or whatever else. I was outside all the time. You was probably the same way.
I grew up the same way, outside all the time. Now, like today, kids are, you know, they just want to play video games. They're in front of a TV all day.
And what's going to happen? We're going to have a whole generation that's going to miss out on the outdoors. It's going to be like they have no clue of what is out there. So, you know, that's going to be part of our show, along with
people with disabilities.
I mean, we know what it's like firsthand to have to go through. It's traumatic. I mean, it's a traumatic thing. Your life changes, and we know what it's like to have to adjust to that. And my dad once told me, when I first started my business at 18, he said, you lead by example. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to show the community of people out there that have had accidents, that have now straddled with a whole new life, how to live it. And it doesn't matter if you like to catch butterflies or you like to bow hunt. It doesn't matter. Whatever your passion was, you cannot let it go.
That's right.
That's life. I mean, that's what it's about.
Huntsman's Creed TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled Americans to enjoy our great outdoors. Action Track Chair, we provide freedom, independence, and mobility. Afflictor Broadheads, resistance is futile. And McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide. This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, helping to inspire and enable disabled Americans of all ages.
You know, one of the hunts that really stood out in my mind was a hunt I did with a young man called Cameron Taylor. Cameron had a disease, a bone disease, and he had already had one of his legs amputated. This kid was not a quitter, and he wanted to become a bow hunter. And he missed the hunt that I was supposed to meet him at. And he ended up showing up on the last day. And there was a banquet. And during that banquet, I invited him to come and hunt with me. So whenever it fits, whenever it suits you guys, I want you to come to my place. Hopefully you're not going to kill the biggest buck, but let's get you a big one, okay? You know, this young fella, he's fighting a very bad bone cancer, and unfortunately, it's already claimed his left leg. Does that feel good? Do you think that you could be able to shoot like that? That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good shooting. Give me 5. That's pretty good shooting. Good deal, man. You know, getting to spend this time with Cameron, I hope that those few days it took his mind off of the battle that young man is fighting. Once we got to the blind, we had a lot going on. I'm in a wheelchair. Cameron was actually sitting on my lap. I helped him get up to the blind, and Shane Bender. And Shane was a good guy. He's the guy that showed him how to shoot the bow because they lived real close together. He kind of a big brother deal with him. What if a doe comes in?
I really want to shoot a buck, but if a doe comes in, I'll stick one. How long will I get a deer? I'm happy.
Good, good. So whatever comes in, we'll shoot whatever comes in, okay?
Okay.
That sounds like a deal. You know, once we got situated, it really wasn't that long. It was just a matter of minutes. And it was like a gift from God. All of a sudden, this little buck runs right out and stops in front of us.
Squeeze it over really gently. You aced him. That is a perfect shot. That is a perfect shot, my man. Good job. I want a hug, brother. I want a hug. Check it out. What a great shot. Good job, Cameron. Good job.
This hunting trip was very fun, and I thank Mike McCabe, and I thank God for making this come true.
That is awesome.
I really thank Shane Bender for helping me get this good at shooting.
Good job, brother. Good job. You done a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Mike.
Great job.
I loved it. Pleasure was all mine.
Oh, no. Pleasure was all mine. Let me tell you something. Okay. Look at all the blood on the arrow right here. Look. See that?
Yeah. Oh, that went so fast. It went straight to that. It didn't go right.
Look at that. This is first blood. Say yeah. There you go. Wow, that's a cool deer, bud. Pick him up. Oh, he stiffened up a little bit. Let me see if I can get my foot up under. Yeah, let me lift him up there. Looky here. What do you say? You happy? Huh?
Yep. All we did is sit there for about 10 minutes, and we just been real quiet, and well, we just saw this walking in, and
that's right. He came in from the right-hand side, didn't he?
Yeah.
Behind the corn.
And so.
What did you think when he walked in? You knew you was gonna shoot him?
I knew I was going to shoot him because he only got the little horns. He's still good.
He is still good. Was your heart beating?
Yes.
He was all excited. Isn't that great? And you put a perfect shot on him. You got him away from the television and from the video games and stuff. This is a whole lot better than that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? You're hooked now. You're a hunter for life, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. And that's great. Maybe you can come back next year and hunt with me. Would you like to do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What'd I tell you? Real horsepower, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good girl. Whoa, Betty, whoa, yeah. Don't forget, guys, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Now, this is real horsepower.
Come on, baby, let's go.
This segment of the Huntsman's Cree TV is brought to you by Action Track Chair. We provide freedom, independence, and mobility.
You know, Mike, with today's modern technology, there's no reason why somebody with a disability can't get out hunting.
Absolutely. The chairs that are available right now are incredible. You know, when I was in the Shepherd Center, it was freaking me out how I was going to get out and hunt again. And my first hunt, my son actually dragged me out on a push chair and set me in a blind. I mean, that's how I killed my first deer. You know, the advancements in technology, like you say, and you know, there's a lot of people out there that are helping. I mean, there's a fund called the Independence Fund, and they're helping veterans that are coming back busted all to heck. You know, they got limbs off and they can't walk, and they're helping them get chairs. I mean, if you're a veteran, you served our country, you know, they donate 100% of the chair. If there's a will, there's a way. It's an old saying, but it's true. Yeah. If you have the desire, there is a way to. You do it different, but you do it.
That's right.
You know, and you know, some of the other things that we really enjoy doing is being involved with the veterans. Yeah. You know, for several years I've taken veterans and just to say thanks. I've taken them on hunts, and we did one up in Wyoming with the Chairbound Hunters Association, and that was a good hunt. Two guys well deserving of a little bit of payback, if you call it payback or gratitude, whatever it is. But I feel like that we owe them a debt, and to take them on a hunt doesn't seem enough,
right?
You know, but it's something. You know, while we was on that hunt, we'd done a lot of traveling on these side-by-sides. And when you're going over this big prairie, you pick up a lot of debris. And we were sitting there, and I said, "Can you smell it? It smells like a fire." Well, the next minute, right underneath me where I was sitting, there's a fire. The first thing everybody does is they jump up and run off. Guess who gets to be left behind? Yeah, the Raspberry Ripple. And if you can notice, they got me strapped in here. I got around my chest, can't get away. They're running across the prairie, and I'm trying to get myself undone. You know, smoke, didn't get out of there.
Emergency briefing in case of a fire, you need to unbuckle.
Yeah, unbuckle and get rid of the cripple quickly. You know, after we burnt up the side-by-side, we got in the trucks. And we headed out, and that, by the way, is 100% perfectly legal in the state of Wyoming for a handicapped person to be able to hunt out of a truck. And it wasn't too long after we headed out, we actually got into, you know, some decent bucks. And old Sean got to punch his tag. Ooh, straight down. Straight down.
All right.
Nice shot. Straight down. Once Sean made his shot and dropped his animal, Al drove the truck over to where he was laying, and it took Sean a little while to get out of the truck, but when he got to his animal, he was one happy veteran. We came out, we made a sweep around this big pasture, and on the way back I said, you know, we might just run up on one on the way back. And sure enough, we was waiting on Alan. Here he comes right across the pasture at us. Great looking goat, brother. Congratulations. First antelope?
First antelope. Never thought I'd make it back out here to do it, and this is awesome.
Something like this, you're grateful for, the service that you gave us, and the sacrifices that you made. You know, this is nothing. But congrats, brother.
Very much.
Absolutely.
Huntsman's Great TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled Americans to enjoy our great outdoors. Action Track Chair, we provide freedom, independence, and mobility. Afflictor Broadheads, resistance is futile. And McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide. This segment of the Huntsman's Great TV is brought to you by Afflictor Broadheads. Resistance is futile.
Might be a decoy.
Yeah. You know, once we took care of Sean's goat, we was back on it, and it wasn't too long before we come across the goat that Mike was happy to take. He saw that, he said, yeah, absolutely, I'd be thrilled to shoot this buck.
Right down here. Yeah, that one face, no, the one facing left up the hill.
Is that the one you want to take a shot at? Or is it the one on the next hillside looking away? And I think it's the one on the next hillside looking away, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
The bigger one, the wider one?
Yeah.
He took his shot dead on. Not a problem for Mike though, because Mike was a fighter pilot. He flew jets for this country.
Dead antelope.
Done.
Went right over. Good job, buddy.
Thank you. Only two of them are running away, right?
Now he bellied up. He'll be laying over on the other side once we get around it.
The Huntsman's Foundation was created for exactly what we're doing with these vets. For vets, for kids, for anybody that's got a disability, but a passion for the outdoors. We set this thing up so that we're able to take these guys out and show them that you're still able to do this. You have to do it in a different way, but you're still able to do it if you've got the want and the desire.
Ivory on both sides.
Oh yeah. Look at how dark it is here from rubbing stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a dream. I just never thought that I'd be able to come back out here sometime to see another hunt like this. This is great.
Well, I'm glad you've been out and joined us, man.
You do a great job. You do a great job. Thank you so much for the call. Thank you guys. Thanks, Al. This is just, like I said, a dream.
He does a nice job, doesn't he? He's got good goats, hunting all private land up here, and you know, what more can you ask for? Handicap situation, if you can't hunt off a water hole or that scenario, then Al has side-by-sides, or if that's not able to work, then we just hunt out of the vehicles. It's totally legal in this state. We've got the paperwork for it. And what other option does a man have that can't walk? So thanks once again to Al McCarty. And brother, thank you for
great. You guys are doing great.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Another goal of Huntsman's Creed is try to encourage able-bodied people to get out and help disabled people.
Absolutely, because without an able-bodied person, we wouldn't be getting in no tree stand. We can pull ourselves up in a tree,
right?
You know, with the gear that we've got,
right?
But we can't climb that tree and set that stand, so we need help. And everybody needs help. I mean, let's face it, everybody needs help, and everybody likes to have a hunting buddy or fishing buddy.
Yep.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to encourage, you know, guys, everybody knows somebody that's in a tight spot. Everybody in town would know somebody that would be in a wheelchair that used to hunt, but he doesn't hunt no more. So step out and just knock on that guy's door and ask him if he wants to go fishing. If he wants to go squirrel hunting, it doesn't really matter. It just matters that you do it and you include them.
You know, over the years, we've had a lot of fun, a lot of great hunts.
That we have. we're gonna have a lot more.
Oh yeah.
It's all over. We have a big time in the blind together. No matter if we turkey hunting, deer hunting, fishing, it don't matter.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's the main thing. I mean, just get out and take somebody hunting, it don't matter.
Knock on someone's door if you know that they're in a wheelchair or if they're in some way impeded where they can't get out. They might like to go fishing. Just invite them out on a trip. Well, folks, I'm afraid that's it for this week. We had a great time bringing it to you.
I hope you got a little bit of insight of what it takes for a person with a disability to get out hunting.
Absolutely. And you know what? Don't forget, guys, you able-bodied guys, knock on that door. Next time you're going fishing, ask a guy if he wants to go. It'll make his day and it'll make you feel good. We've got some great hunts lined up for this year. We've got some fantastic stories. Some of them are going to make you laugh. There's going to be a few that make you cry. So I'm Mike McCabe.
I'm Tony Grasso.
And we're wishing you the best of luck.
Closed captioning provided by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled veterans to return to the great outdoors.
Folks, don't forget to tune in next week. We got a great show lined up for you. You're going to learn all about my buddy Tony here. You never know where we're going to be
Or what we're going to be doing.
James, to the stand.